Hey everyone, welcome to Wrestle Talk. Today's Wrestle Talk is Knockouts Reunion Part 2, so we're going to go ahead and get into it right now. And we're going to get into it first off with Tara, aka Lisa Marie Varon. She was born on February 10th, 1971. She was born in San Bernardino, California. And she currently resides in San Diego, California. She was married to Lee Varon from 1994 to 2015. Her ring names are Queen Tara Victoria, Lisa Marie Varon, and Head Bitch in Charge. And 5'8", 155 pounds, built from Chicago, Illinois, Los Angeles, California, Louisville, Kentucky. Trained by Ultimate Pro Wrestling, Memphis Championship Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling, and Dave Finlay, and debuted in 2000. Her finishing moves are the Black Widow, which is a sit-out inverted front power slam, the Terror Bomb, which is a choke bomb, and the Widow's Peak, which is a gory neck breaker. Signature moves include an A-Rack Nap Phobia, which is a sit-out backbreaker rack drop, bear hug, multiple kick variations, multiple moonsault variations, and pinning variations as well, among others. Championship-wise, she is a former TNA Knockouts champion 5 times and TNA Knockouts tag team champion once with Brooke Tessmacher, and WWE Women's Champion twice, among other accomplishments as well. She was married to Lee Varon from 1994 to 2015. She has a tattoo of a heart on her ankle, which she got in high school and hid from her parents. She is a fan of the motorcycles and owns a Suzuki Hayabusa. In an interview for the South Florida Sun-Sentinel, she was quoted as saying she was legitimately jealous of the 2004 WWE Diva Search winner, Christy Hemme. And she made an appearance in Family Feud, and MTV's Made, among others. And she also had her own restaurants at one time. And she's currently working for the independent circuit. And that's really it for her, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Tracy Brooks, aka Tracy Brooks Shaw, born on May 22nd, 1975. She was born in St. Mary's, Ontario, Canada, and currently resides in Nashville, Tennessee. She's married to Frankie Kazarian, and she has one child. Her ring names are Miss Apocalypse, Miss Brooks, Tracy, Tracy Brooks, Tracy, Tracy Brooks, and Tracy Brooks Shaw. 5'4", 127 pounds, built from Toronto, Ontario, Wall Street in Manhattan, New York, or St. Mary's, Ontario, Canada. Trained by Rob Envera and Ron Hitchinson. Debuted in 2001 and retired on July 18th of 2015. She's known, her finishing moves are the Brooks and Dunn, which is a lariat, the Pie in the Sky, which is a diving seated senton, the shoulder jawbreaker, and the diving face buster. Signature moves include the back elbow, the Hurricane Rana, the spear, and the mat slam, among others. Championship-wise, she is a former 3XW Women's Champion once, TNA Knockouts Division Commissioner, she was at one time, and NOCW Women's Champion once, among others accomplishments as well. She actually did a Playboy, and she is married to fellow TNA wrestler Frank Girlman, better known as Frankie Kazarian, and on January 7th of 2010, they started dating in 2006 when she acted as his manager, and they welcomed their first child together, a son, which she confirmed on Twitter in early of July 2013. And And that's about it for her. She's currently retired from in-ring competition. So we're going to go ahead and move on to cheerleader Melissa, aka Raiesha Sieed. She is more commonly known as Melissa Anderson, born on August 17th, 1982. She was born in Los Angeles, California, and currently resides in San Francisco, California. She has her own website, which is www.cheerleadermelissa.com. Her ring names are Alicia, Flash, Angelica, Cheerleader Melissa, Malika, Melissa Anderson, Miss Spartan, Raiesha Sieed, Shella Cardinal, Wildfire, and Mariposa. And 5'8", 142 pounds, built from Desmarcus, Syria, Los Angeles, California, or San Francisco, California. Trained by Christopher Daniels, Billy Anderson, Robert Thompson, Daniel Bryan, and Mariko Yoshida, and debuted on August 17th in 1999. Her finishing moves as Mariposa is the butterfly effect, which is a back-to-back double underhook power driver. As cheerleader Melissa, the air raid crash, which is a belly-to-back power driver. The condo clutch, which is a figure four cloverleaf, and the kudo driver, which is a back-to-back double underhook power driver. As Alicia Flash, it's the cross-legged Boston Crab or the inverted face-lock sit-out slam power driver, sometimes conditioned into a double underhook buster. As Raiesha Sieed is the Demicus drop, which is a reverse Boston Crab dropped into a sit-out position. Her signature moves include the curb sound, which is a standing modified Indian deathlock surfboard followed by a head stomp, the multiple suplex variations, and the single minor, which is a forward Russian leg sweep. Championship-wise, she is a former Shimer champion twice, I should say, RCW Angels Division champion once, PWR Women's champion twice, and that's about it for her. Besides, she has other championships as well. Besides, also, she won Attack of the Show contest, MySpace Girl of the Week, on September 6th of 2006. She appeared on the show in person rather than an unusual webcam format, and went on to participate in later segments of the show as well. And she currently works for Lucha Underground and other promotions as well. And that's about it for her, so we're going to go ahead and move on to Velvet Sky, more commonly known as Jamie Lynn Sister. I'm probably pronouncing that way wrong. Just take my word for it. It's Velvet Sky. She was born on June 2nd of 1981. She was born in New Britain, Connecticut, and currently was in Waterbury, Connecticut. Her ring names are Miss Talia, Talia Doll, Talia Madison, and Velvet Sky. 5'6", 126 pounds, both from the Big Apple, and trained by Jason Knight and Kevin Landry, and debuted in 2003 and retired on July 6th of 2017. Her finishing moves are the number one stunner, which is a jumping stunner, the beauty mark, which is a double knee backbreaker, the beauty, which is a snap DDT, the in your face, which is a sit out double underhook facebuster, and the skyliner, which is a straight jacket sit out rear mat slam. And as Talia Madison is the blonde ambition or diva drop, which is a diving neckbreaker, and the retaliation, which is a straight jacket sit out rear and mat slam. Signature moves include the dropkick, sometimes to a seated opponent, among others. And she is a former TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion once with Lacey Von Erich and Madison Rayne, TNA Knockouts Champion twice, among other accomplishments as well. She has Polish heritage in her family. In high school, she competed in cheerleading, softball, cross country, football, and track. And she's appeared in many music videos and other TV shows such as Family Feud. And she has been linked to be dating Bully Ray. And that's about it for her. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Madison Rayne, more commonly known as Ashley Nicole Lomberger, born on February 5th of 1986. She was born in Columbus, Ohio, and currently resides in Columbus, Ohio. She was married to Jesse Cabot from 2011 to 2013, and in 2015 she got married to Josh Matthews. She has one child. Her ring names are Amber Lively, Ashley Lane, Lexi Lane, and Madison Rayne. She's 5'3", 120 pounds, built from Washington, D.C. or Seattle, Washington, trained by Jeff Cannon and debuted in 2005. Her finishing moves are the Chance of Rain, which is a cutter, the Rain Check, which is a gold team drop, the Rain Drop, which is the inverted overdrive, the Spear sometimes while diving, and the Rolling Cutter. As Ashley Lane, the Running Big Boot, the Standing Shirt Newly, and as Lexi Lane is the Dyslexia, which is a reverse STO, and the Lex Kirana, which is a Hurricane Rana. The signature moves of her include multiple pinning variations, the diving crossbody, the calf kick, among others. Championship-wise, she is a former TNA Knockouts champion, 5-time TNA Knockouts Tag Team champion twice with Lacey Von Erich and Velvet Sky once, and Gail Kim once as well, as among others accomplishments as well. She married Jesse Cabot on February 8th of 2011, and on March 17th of 2013, they announced their pregnancy of their first child, a little girl, which was born on August 29th, and later they got divorced, and on August of 2015, she married TNA commentator Josh Lomberger, better known as Josh Matthews. And she currently works for Impact Wrestling still, and that's about it for this week's episode of Wrestle Talk. Next week's Wrestle Talk will be continuing with the Knockouts Reunion, where it will be Knockouts Reunion Part 3, where I'll be talking about Daffney, Trinity, Jaqueline, Hamanda, and Desire. Have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching.